the local. This is insane. This is incredibly stacked.
It's amazing, dude. And also with the new names that are coming through, like SuperDog, he wasn't really a name you heard of until the return to offline events. He is also from Jaez region, that being Pachuca, and that city, much like Cuernavaca, it's not that it didn't exist, it's just that it didn't level up until now, or if they were good, they didn't travel much, and now they're here showing their talents. But Javi, once again, much like the other Mexico City Warriors, is trying to put an end to this run of the foreigners trying to make it big.
Yes, trying to defend the homeland, and Javi is going with the Roy here, which is one of those characters that can make a statement. We've seen lots of results all across with this character. However, Mario still trying to put an early end to that stock, not able to get it with the up B, but a very, very nice string and a lot of damage to boot.
And of course, when you talk about disjoints and all, we see that SuperDog is playing a lot more held back. He knows that he has to kind of wait and see if Javi will whiff something, or maybe some micro spacing issues, whatever. He is getting a lot of traits though, and not something I would expect, but yeah, he is winning a lot of these traits too. The percents speak for themselves. This might be a slight disadvantage for SuperDog, but it's not super far off, and it's really, really important to keep yourself at this distance, and of course, take the stock if possible. He needs to close this one out soon.
Yeah, I mean, and the problem with it, we talked about disjoints all night, but Roy having a sour spot, it actually kind of helps a little bit because it can really throw off Mario's rhythm, and SuperDog is going to have to be patient because getting caught up in some of these strings is not going to look good because they're losing the stock. However, we're still Mario. We still have some great tools as well.
Absolutely. By the way, let me just take a chance. Thank you, Chaparrito, for sending that raid of 114 people. Ooh. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. This is SuperDog against Javi. SuperDog from Pachuca de Soto. Javi from the state of Mexico, actually. And this is looking kind of great for Javi right now. You know, as I spoke, SuperDog getting some really solid advantage.
Yeah, honestly, we're seeing Javi try to fight back here. High percent, you know, this could be interesting. Roy with Rage, we know what happens, is a bit of a demon, but cannot get some of these close interactions. Roy has incredible airspeed, can get in so close, but Mario, when pushed to the corner, still has that back throw.
And when you think of Flood and stuff, I see that coming through constantly, but then SuperDog might not have the greatest follow-up to keep on the pressure. He has a great setup tool there, but then what's next? How are you going to close out those stocks? This is the problem here. Javi should not be alive at this percent. He is, of course, playing super well, but if you're SuperDog, you're getting kind of desperate to kill, and that's not going to do it either. The uppers usually do, but he is still living. Javi holding up to this stock for dear life.
Yeah, Javi is getting very, very lucky. You're playing a little bit too fast and loose. Getting caught by that down air was almost the stock for them. However, Mario, again, like still able to get out of the corner effectively. Almost caught in the full sweep of the up B, but does not get hit by the final hit, so does not get sent off. Now, looking for something still. An up air is not going to get it. No snipe as well with the fireball.
Oh, that's going to do it. Finally, when Javi is trying to get back to center stage, that back air is going to do it. But look at how fast SuperDog loses his own stock too. He has to work super hard, extra hard, to get Javi to high percents in the first place, and then to get the kill. And it's a constant battle for the stage. If you notice, Javi is putting himself in a position where SuperDog can't attack quite as easily, or at least if he does, he is committing to a chance of losing center stage. And there we go, Javi once again pushing him off. And now we're just gonna wait and see if Javi is going to take any damage at all, because he is even clashing against the fireballs correctly. He does now, but dude, he's playing so smart.
I know, and these fireballs are actually kind of leading into some vulnerable points for SuperDog. I think that Javi's preying on that insecurity, and this hesitation might end up paying off, but the shielding on the forward smash is well timed, and now we just need one of these big combos. Looking for something. Is that gonna do it? That is!
Oh. Look at SuperDog, look at him, he blinked it twice. He's like, am I dreaming? Did I just hit that? He absolutely did, you did, buddy. And that's game one. It was looking so grim, but he just takes it. Awesome.
Big mix-ups, big mix-ups. Very nice. The thumbs up to the camera knows that he did a good job on that one. Very, very well played. Again, never really out, right? It's like as long as you still have a little bit of grease in the wheels, sometimes Mario can really make things happen. And again, those quick strings, like you just need one good lead in, and then the follow-up is absolutely nice.
And when you are so close to the top blast zone, that's going to happen too. But now we have a switch. Like I told you, really, really vast array of characters here in Mexico City, especially from the top players. Javi can play Lucina, he can play Roy, he can play Cloud, he can play Wolf, he can play so many different characters, even Aegis he has been bringing out recently. And now Lucina to try and play a more fundamentals-based game. Like I told you, a lot of fundies around here.
Right, and of course, like, Lucina is so middle of the road, right? Just very, very, I would say, consistent, one of the most consistent sorties in the game, for good reason. Still, kind of fell off in terms of popularity, but nevertheless, still a very, very strong character. Mario looking to juggle you just the same, no matter who you are, but you have to watch out. The back air is clutch, and Javi going to take an early first stock. The DI almost saved you, but not enough.
I think if anything was proven to us in Summit, it's that the sorties that used to be looked at as kind of boring still have a place, and, you know, Proto Banham plays a very different Lucina from Javi, like I told you, but, you know, Javi is more so, you know what, I'm just gonna cover around myself. SuperDog has to commit either way, and unlike with Roy, you saw him falling off of Roy's combos quite a bit, like the up B, and now you have just single hits that are going to win you center stage usually. And when they don't, well, you still have a pretty good recovery, so what's to lose?
Right, I mean, Roy kind of has to play a little bit like a brawler sometimes, particularly if you want to benefit from the sweet spots. Obviously, Lucina has that range. Does actually save the jump through the fireballs. Very, very nice. Getting a back throw here. Can they get the edge guard? Nope, has to go back into the Dolphin Slash. Again, the drop down counter. I feel like they're kind of jumping the shark just a little bit. Maybe kind of giving up stage control a little bit too much. They are able to take it back very quickly, and there it is. That's the timing that we need.
Absolutely, that's going to be the second stock from SuperDog, and, well, just covering the recovery is going to be so much easier for Javi now that he has a solid hit to cover himself with, and also the counter, like, the counter for Roy, I don't see it coming through that often. And like I told you, the flood, you're throwing the flood out so many times, but what's the follow-up? I don't see SuperDog committing to go off stage or anything, but finally he gets the scoop. That's the opportunity to end the stock, and so he's gonna have to play it really smart. He played it super smart in his last stock against Javi with Roy, but now he only has one and Javi has two.
Right, and you can't flinch on platform because unfortunately Lucina will take that advantage and run with it still. Mario looking to get the game started yet again. We have to make up this lost ground, the full stock deficit that we're at. Of course, Mario on triplats could happen, and we might see it here. This could lead into something big. Is that the stock?
It
is. Very sick, very sick. That is all that SuperDog needed, and they're back in the game.
Amazing work from SuperDog, really aware of where Javi's about to land. And yes, the triplats might have worked wonders earlier on, but now you do see him really take advantage of the fact that he has so little distance to cover from the top platform to the top blast zone too, and this should be a big opening, but no, the Dolphin Slash. And as we go on, that percent is gonna grow bigger, and that Dolphin Slash might become lethal, so we might be approaching the end of the game if Javi plays it right.
Yeah, I think SuperDog is just trying to get out, a little bit desperate in some of these situations. A lot of air dodging. Javi is going to pick up on some of those patterns. It is clutch time. You have to figure something out here. But Javi, again, Javi just needs to win the game, and this could be the way to do it. But SuperDog looking like they want to stay in this.
Oh, but that's gonna do it, the back air, and so... well, you know, one thing that kind of gets me a bit nervous is how fast SuperDog is to burn his jump off stage. Like, just this last interaction, he burned his jump almost immediately, and now by, well, Javi kind of resorted to a different strategy. He just placed the neutral B, but he could have gone off stage if he wanted to, clash with Mario's up B as well. There's a lot of new things that Javi might be getting aware of, and so... SuperDog has to play a lot more creative, and also this is a best of 5 set, by the way, people. This is now a best of 5, so a lot more adaptations is gonna come through.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be really interesting because, I mean, you said it yourself. There are there's so much more potential to push the adaptations in this set further. I think that it was well pointed out that, I mean, yes, we are seeing the resources, all of the resources, whether it's jumps, whether it's air dodges, all of them being expended kind of at the drop of a hat, like as soon as you get put into disadvantage. I think that's where Javi is kind of gaining a lot, because SuperDog is kind of flinching in the face of danger sometimes, and Javi kind of benefits in those situations because he wants to prey on that hesitation.
And he just has to commit and go outside. He's going to win big, because when he is on center stage and he lands poorly, you see how big SuperDog wins as well. And it's not like Javi can use Dolphin Slash all the time to break the combos either. Not at this percent at least. It's not going to be enough knockback to really send SuperDog at a safe distance. You're going to get punished for it. And look at SuperDog also trying to get the pressure off stage. Look, that's as far as I am seeing him go, and I'm excited to see how further he's gonna go now.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good way to kind of set the tone for the next couple games, because this could be really interesting. Obviously, right now, SuperDog is looking like they are making some good adaptations. We're keeping the stock, right? Retaining the stock and staying alive is going to be the big challenge here, especially when you're pushed to the edge. I think so far, being able to reverse this edge guard, and unfortunately, I guess it doesn't really matter. Javi gets the grab, and all of a sudden we're back to square one.
Oh, but there you go. That was a burnt jump. He didn't have that, and so Javi notices that he had to go for the air dodge. That's the counter, and you're done. He was about to grab the ledge, but counter is going to do the job. Javi now getting aware of it, and I love how I said, hey, you have to go deeper, and they started to go deeper. That's just what I want to see, and now Javi, like he did with Roy, he's going to try to stay alive for as long as possible, and with this rage, he's going to win big.
Right, and again, you still have the ability to kind of fade away in air, do whatever you want, fade away forward air, and just kind of play to space. However, the big trades coming out, SuperDog does manage to take the stock, and honestly, at only 28%, this is really good place. However, you are going to get hit a couple times, and now the juggle is real. Getting hit by that back hit of Nair as well, kind of sending you from side to side. Still, you're forcing your way into these situations. I think right now it's kind of time to reset and try to bait Javi into an overextension.
And you also have to force him to stay there underneath the platforms. Might be a bit hard to approach, but at least you have center stage. He is the one that's kind of forced to go in against you, and then you just keep pushing from there. But this is where you don't want to be. This is a ledge. That's the backer that's going to cover the jump. And now SuperDog is on the last stock of this game. He needs to play it super smart now, like he did against that Roy. I'm not sure if he's going to get those conversions, though, because Javi was super smart banning those triplats. This is not as close to the top last one, but he still gets it. Oh my lord.
Clean stuff, and again, 42% still very doable. All it takes is one combo. You just need another one of those, and Javi has been kind of falling into the abyss with these combos. SuperDog very, very good at connecting those hits.
And now Javi has to cover those platforms as well. SuperDog was stuck there for a long, long time, kind of like now, but look at that anticipation. Javi playing this perfectly. He could keep pushing, but that fireball is now being a threat. Is it actually a threat? Now Javi tries to avoid it as much as possible, and I don't see SuperDog at that same elevation, let's say, for the fireball to hit, but you know, it's just how safe he wants to play it.
I love that tech, like the, oh no. Well, yeah, you hate to see it. Unfortunately, Javi just goes off and takes it in that blast zone. However, I mean, I thought it was really smart. I mean, we're seeing some great movement reversals, like mix-ups and everything. I think the wall jump into immediate B reverse fireball at that approach at that last moment, that was really clean. Unfortunately, it just did not get what he needed.
Yeah, many different interactions like that, and you have to be super aware of the distance between you two. By the way, well, I kind of want to see SuperDog's controller again, because I think if he's using what I think, oh no, it's a regular Game of controller, never mind. It's just that I have this this controller that's very similar to a Game controller, but it gives you miss input. So I was about to praise him for playing with a miss input controller, but still, he is doing quite well, even though he lost 2 games. No, but right as I say that, dude, why would you? Oh no.
Oh no, you hate to see it. Unfortunately, you take 28%. That's not good, and now you're losing the advantage yet again. Right now, if you can get Javi on the platform, I think that's a great place, and that's where SuperDog is able to connect some of these great combo starters. But right now, Javi just knows where he needs to be, and that's center stage.
Absolutely. Center stage is the battle that gives you the most victories in the long run, and I see SuperDog kinda comfortable on the ledge, but you just know that Javi is going to eventually catch all of your habits, and look at how hard it is for SuperDog to abandon that ledge. That's 3 attempts now at getting off of the ledge that have not worked at all, and not gonna work either here. And that's gonna be the stock. Javi just pushed his advantage so well there.
Yeah, once Lucina's get into their rhythm and they set the pace of the game, it gets really, really difficult for you to kind of break that momentum. So right now, we need to see some of these big combos. Oh, the mix-up leading into the forward smash. It's not going to kill. Good DI from Javi, but wow, what a read there. That was a great way to bait out the air dodge and then punish it.
And it could have been a stock as well if he committed and went off stage, you know, with sufficient resources, but he did an air dodge back. Oh my lord, the snipes? Alright, not gonna be the stock, but SuperDog is really smart when it comes to, you know, furthering his combo game, just pushing his advantage as far as possible. When he gets a chance, though, and that's where he loses. This is another situation where Javi has won big time, but this, he's now not trying to approach anymore. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think that successful edge guard for SuperDog, I think, actually set a new standard. I think we're looking at a better level of play in this game, just because they were not able to get a kill from an edge guard very often earlier in the set. So now we're seeing some good adaptations. We just need to see them get some of this other stuff, and now this could be really dangerous. That will lead into the forward air. Very good mix-up yet again. SuperDog finding it once more, wants to take this to a game 5, and only on their second stock. Still, is that if they're able to retain this, they can actually make something happen.
Absolutely, they have to play as smart as that Roy did earlier on and keep the percent right there. I mean, Mario is no stranger to some rage setups and stuff, get some good combos, but no Dex! That was such a weird spaghetti situation.
It was, but I mean, it was just a panic option. I mean, it was a forced error. Javi had the right reaction. Unfortunately, SuperDog just couldn't tech it in time.
True. Good reaction from Javi, pulling the trigger on that dolphin slash. And like I told you, at certain percents, that becomes such an important tool. Javi has ended many combo strings of SuperDogs with that up being pulled, and now he ended the stock too. And careful with this, SuperDog was looking kind of down, but he does make it back on stage, doesn't even have to grab ledge. But Javi can still push it through like this. Is he gonna get the backer? No, he misses him. No, SuperDog, not like this.
Oh no. Yeah, once you saw the jump being burned, then Javi just saw the blood in the water and went out there and sharked to maximum efficiency. Very, very clean stuff. I think that was SuperDog's game to win. Unfortunately, Javi just has the consistency. And of course, Lucina is one of those characters that can really make that magic happen.
Yes, Lucina does wonders sometimes if you believe in her. And now, like I told you, some people have shown us why we should believe in her. And by the way, I did take a second look at SuperDog's controller, and people in chat now confirm it. Gracias, Fredo. He's using a controller like this one.